Well, it says we're live. Live. Let's drink some coffee and listen to some REM, shall we?
Andy Kaufman in the wrestling match. Monopoly 21, checkers and chess. Mr. Fred Lassie in a breakfast mess. Let's play Twister, let's play Risk. See you in heaven if you make this. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the ponds? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis too, baby? Are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up this sleeve, and nothing is cool. Moses went walking with the staff of wood. Newton got beat by the apple. Egypt was troubled by the horrible ass. Mr. Charles Darwin had the lost. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the pond? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are you having fun? If you believe they put man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up their sleeve, nothing is cool. There's a little legend for the never believer. Yeah. Here's a little ghost for the offering. Yeah. Here's a truck stop instead of St. Peter's. Yeah. Mr. Andy Kaufman's gone messing. Yeah. Now, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the pond? Andy, are you goofing on it? Are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you
a happy, a super duper. Hold on, I got to flip you guys around so I can keep you guys charged up. A happy, a super duper happy. It's Friday. Friday, 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 Friday. Frickin' A. Friday. Friday. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip, 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 and groovy in yo neck of the woods. There we go. And just waking up, wakey time. Actually, I've been up. I got up at 5:17. My alarm was supposed to go up at 5:30. I got up at 5:17. Got up, got around. I decided to say, heck it, I'll go live. I know I keep talking about getting back into my daily routine here on the old YouTube, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it, man. But I like doing these spontaneous live streams. I know it's early, and everybody's like, they're not used to old Brad going on early anymore. No more coffee talks. Well, there'll be coffee talks again. It's just kind of like a coffee talk, but it's a van life vlog. A van life vlog. I've been trying to, hence the name Van Life, or really throw the name Van Life out there, because it seems like here lately, it's been like this a while, but I'm starting to really take notice. There's like a quasi fake van life going on out there. It seems like to me, a filtered van life and all that jazz. So yeah. But this is like an impromptu dealio. But here we are, my friends. Friday the 15th of February 2018. I certainly hope everybody had a most groovy, excellent, if you can, Valentine's Day. It was just basically another day for me as well. Yes, I got my good friend a Valentine's Day card. I got her, just a simple card and all that jazz. I had no plans last night. That was no big wolf. So, yeah. Like I said yesterday, I got the old VW bus out because it was nice yesterday. It was like almost 70 degrees. Really nice today. It's like Mother Nature here in Oklahoma is like, she got split personalities here in Oklahoma. He, she, it, Mother Nature, the weather. Because yesterday it was 70, and this morning it's in the upper 30s. And in northern Oklahoma, and it could come down this way, we could have some freezing rain. Freezing rain. It's like, what the heck? Only in Oklahoma, right? Only in Oklahoma. So yeah, I'm just getting up and around. Truck stop was quiet, which is always a good thing. But generator ran all night long. My heater kept me nice and cozy in the VW bus. I like it when I can kick the heater down to like 60 degrees and it goes on and off through the night, and it just stays that nice little bit of a little chilly feeling in the air, a little nip in the air, but you crawl underneath your blankets and your comforter and you're so cozy. I dig that. So yeah, a little impromptu early morning. Like I said, the truck stop this morning was swell well and totally hip and groovy. Is totally hip and groovy. Sorry, I'm just picking up the phone here and seeing I got a little bit of a notification. I gotta turn it off. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's all quiet at the truck stop this morning. Quiet at the truck stop. Quiet. Quiet's good. Plug you guys back in. Sorry about that. Yeah, do a truck stop check. A truck stop check. But yeah, it was really quiet last night. Stopped and got me some Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Buffalo Wild Wings in your neck of the woods. It's like a restaurant that specializes in different types of chicken, chicken wings, boneless chicken wings, and all that jazz. And that's what I had for dinner last night. Picked that up, got here to the truck stop, got the bus set up, which it only takes me less than 5 minutes to really set the VW bus up. It's just basically all I do is just pull the generator out, lock it up to the bus, close my curtains, plug it into the generator, the bus into the generator, start the generator, and that's it. I mean, it's just simple, right? I mean, that's what I strive to live, the simple life. I was just thinking about how, before I know it, it's gonna be starting to warm up again. So I got to start gearing up to rebuilding my air conditioner system. Not rebuilding it, building another one. Nothing wrong with my old one. Nothing wrong with all that at all. But I got a new air conditioner. I got a new all that jazz. I need to build a new box, so I'll be prepared for summertime. Even though we got just a couple more months before that warm weather hits. Let's get a little bit more coffee here. Just a little bit more coffee. I might stay here tonight. I might head back out to the country. I don't know. I like this mobility feeling that I have, or I might go out to the country, back out to the country, plug into electricity and chill like that. I don't know. That's the good thing, I guess, about having your home wherever you roam, right? But here we are. We survived another Valentine's Day. You guys did. It was just another day for me, but I did buy a Valentine's card for my good friend Megan. A good friend of mine. And it's just, I haven't got anybody a Valentine's card in a long time. It's been a few years, so it felt good to get somebody a Valentine's card. And I'm pretty sure they appreciated that. I hope they do. I mean, I didn't get no Valentine's cards yesterday. I didn't get no Valentine's, no candy, but that's all cool because I know every year that I at least get some chocolate from my mom. When I see my mom over this last weekend, she gave me some chocolate covered cherries. She knows those are my favorite. And that's what I had. It's amazing, how a year can be so different with a lot of folks, A lot of folks. And I was just talking to a good friend of mine yesterday, and they were telling me about this time last year how they were upset with their significant other that they were at the time married to. And here it is a whole 1 year later, and my friend is divorced and um, onto, a dating, scene, kind of like I am, but, they have like completely high anxiety about relationships, which, are normal for everybody. But this time last year, my friend was explaining to me that they were upset, with their significant other, and this year it's like they're divorced from that significant other and in the midst of dating somebody else, and they got anxiety about that. And so that's amazing how, a difference a year makes. And I got to keep that type of focus and state of mind, because even though it totally, in my way of thinking now, it's getting to be like super duper lonely when since I don't have like somebody other than you guys, and you guys are swell, well, and groovy, but other than you guys, I don't share my life with nobody else. Like, that's it. And to share my life, not every day, that's the last thing I'm looking for, is like an actual relationship. I'm just looking for, a cool friend who don't mind hanging out and doing things every now and then, and who doesn't mind hanging out in a VW bus once in a while. Not a van, but a bus, a VW bus. And that's what I've chosen to live my life at this stage of my life in. It's like a lot of people are blown away that, I get paid on a Friday, which that won't be today, it'll be next Friday. But if, or like any case, maybe like last night, I come to a truck stop, yeah, I could have gone back out to the country, plugged into electricity, yeah, I can go get me a motel room, and have the finer things like that, but it's not what I want, I got my needs right here. It's a big thing about needs. My bus gives me my needs. The only thing my bus really can't do is give me a hot shower. But I get those. I get those basically every day. And I can go out, like, and get me a shower. So it's no big wolf at the truck stops. No big wolf. But other than that, my bus, my VW bus, really gives me everything I need. A warm place, transportation, a place to sleep, place to cook food, store my clothes. And ever since, it is a little tiny home. When I took my friend out, I did have basically a Valentine's dinner early with my friend on Tuesday. We went and had some Applebee's, but she was like, "You have a closet in your bus?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, where's it at?" I was like, "It's right next to my bed, right next to my bench seat." And she was blown away that I have a closet in there. I was like, "Well, I'll show you sometime." Yeah, I got a closet. There's a closet right there where the door's cracked. My closet door is kind of cracked right now. I need to shut it, but that's where I keep my clothes. I hang my clothes. I hang my shirts in there. I keep my pants in there. I keep my comfy clothes in there. The only place I don't keep my socks in there. I keep my socks stashed somewhere else, where it's easy to get to my socks. Last a cup call. Let's go. Maxwell, thanks for doing what you do, man. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere because I'm in no hurry. I'm never really in a hurry. when I'm here at the truck stop, it's a whole, it's like a whole different time length. I don't have to leave at a certain time because when I'm out in the country, I got to leave at a certain time to be at work at a certain time. I always like to make sure I get to work early. I'm usually there 30 minutes early on the norm. Just that's just how I am. Because you just never know what you need to do once you get there. Sometimes I have to clock in, sometimes I don't. Sometimes you got people who are working on their vehicles. Like yesterday, I pulled up and my friend Stan, he was working on underneath his vehicle the cover that covers your like your um, alternator underneath your car and all that jazz. Keeps the belts from getting dust and grime on it. Well, he started coming off on him, so I had to get underneath there and kind of rig something up and fix it for him. You know, and by the time I was done, it was like time to go clock in. So, and he's a really cool cat. He actually offered me some property to stay on close to here, and which I'm totally grateful to be offered property to stay on that even has a barn. And it's always good to know that, you know, I have that always to utilize in the back of my head. And I'm very humbled that people offer me places like that, you know, because I don't take up much space, but it is not nice to know that there's an alternative other than going to the truck stop, you know, other than going ways out to the country. Because from work to where I keep the bus out in the country is almost a 40-mile ride. 35, no, it's more like a 25-mile ride. I'm sorry. I overshot that one a little bit. It's almost like a 25 to 28-mile ride, but that's still a cool minute. That's a 30-minute ride, 40-minute ride in the VW bus. So it makes it convenient to have your home on wheels and close to work. I see a lot of little places for rent, little houses for rent along close to where I work, and I see those a lot when I'm out delivering. I'm like, I get so close to wanting to call that phone number and inquire about it, because that's what I wouldn't mind having as a place close to work. Totally, Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. Should have brought it out on Wednesday. I really contemplated it on Wednesday morning before I went to work, but I didn't. But yesterday I brought the bus out. It was nice weather. Today it's only going to be in the 40s. Yesterday was in the 70s. Today it's supposed to be in like the upper 30s, low 40s. Possible freezing rain, possible until noon. Janky Oklahoma weather, but it's all kosher. It's all swell, well, and groovy. It's all cool. Kathy, I'm glad you just stopped in to say hi. I'm just enjoying my morning. But it is quiet tonight here, or quiet last night at the truck stop. I do notice when I'm here at the Flying J, because I'll stay at the Flying J and the Pilot, which is across the freeway just behind me. I do notice, since it's a bigger parking area here, that if people have the choice, they don't park next to my bus because of my generator, even though my generator is super duper quiet. Oh, I had a most just chillaxed Valentine's Day. It was a good day, yes. It was just a day at work, and that's all it was. I did get my good friend, I got her a Valentine's Day card, which, you know, I haven't got a Valentine's Day card for somebody in a long time, so that was cool. And we basically kind of did our Valentine's dinner the other night at Applebee's. So, yeah. I hope you had a groovy Valentine's Day. Good coffee. All right. Have a groovy day. Kathy, thanks for hanging out. I will. I will. I will. I do appreciate everybody that comes and hangs out in the morning time, evening time, whatever the case may be. And I do once again apologize that my channel has not been up to the daily par, but you know, changes are good. Changes are definitely good. Elsewhere. Good morning, elsewhere. Good morning. Good morning, Lori. Hope all is well. So I'm totally hip, and groovy in your neck of the woods. It's just an early morning here at the truck stop. I'm doing some yip yapping before I gotta scoot myself to work, but I got plenty of time before I need to make like a tree and split. That's the most convenient thing I like about as close as I am here to work, that I can just do what I need to do. Yeah, it's crazy how cold it got. Like yesterday it was in the 70s. It was like 70 degrees here, and then this morning it's like upper 30s. I know up in Ponca they're having freezing rain. It's supposed to maybe get towards here by noon or be gone by noon or something. But I'm warm and kosher in the old V dub bus. No big wolf for me. They were calling for it to, get cold this weekend. So, yeah. Freezing rain is no fun. Definitely no fun. Well, alrighty, my friends, it's about that time. I gotta. Well, I'm gonna say my goodbyes because I usually like to keep my live streams around 30 minutes. Sometimes I'll go a whole hour. At the evening times, I'll go a whole hour sometimes, just yip yapping. No, not so bad driving. And if it like ices over, like it did like a week and a half ago or a little over a week ago, I will, take another alternative route to work. But yeah, driving is good. My neck of the woods, you know, no big wolf, no big wolf. But I do appreciate you hanging out this morning, Lori, totally Kathy, hanging out in the OB Dub bus, and for the rest of you wonderful people that will be joining me throughout the day, evening, or whatever the case may be, because this live stream is up for prosperity, as most of the rest are. I've left up, even though I had some, major, major, major F bombs thrown in there, but apologize for that. That's just life. That's who I am as a person. Not that I'm accustomed like a sailor, but I was just Just telling you folks like it is and just being me. And that's what we all got to be, just be ourselves. And our insecurities, I can't stress this enough, my friends. Our insecurities get to the better of us. We got to learn that. Let our freezing rain not come. Freezing rain is here. Oh, in Tulsa. Oh, that's a bummer. I'll take freezing rain any old day, Sister Lori, over mixed up feelings of, and our insecurities. I'll take freezing rain over insecurities any day. So here's a little Sage and Spirit by the Grateful Dead. I always try to play some Sage and Spirit when I can. I am a deadhead. I'm a Grateful Dead lover. I am a gypsy. I am a nomad. I am a hippie. Whatever you want to call me, I'm just a free spirit. So the weekend has come. The weekend is officially beginning. I certainly hope you guys have a most Friday, a safe Friday, a happy weekend if I don't see you. Good morning, Brother Mark. You say hello, and I say goodbye. Thank you for coming in this morning, Brother Mark. It's always a pleasure when Brother Mark stops in. My good friend Mark, my YouTube compadre. But it's our insecurities, my friend, that I must stress to all my friends, because that seems to be the topic in my life and in some of my friends' life that's called me and talked to me. We gotta let our insecurities go. What will be, will be. Because if we let our insecurities get us, we go bonkers. Trust me on that, because I went bonkers. I went bonkers on my friends at work. That's not good. That's not good at life. Life is not about going bonkers, right? Life's about VW grease. Staying greasy, right? That cat's so greasy, he glides when he walks. That's the way to think about it, right? Folks, stay greasy. Stay so greasy you glide when you walk. I love you guys. As always, be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every itty bitty single moment, jacked up moment of the day, because we never know. We don't. Peace. Love. Much love around the globe. And always, Volkswagen, a Volkswagen